Hello everyone, you might recognise Ellie, our Mayday learner tipster.
Hello everyone.
Now, it's how long since you passed your driving test?
About 7 weeks.
End of January, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we're out actually doing some recording of some routes, because some of the routes of the markings have changed in Exeter, so we're going to replace some of the stuff on our YouTube channel this morning. So it's great that I've got a qualified driver next to me. But I just want to spend a little bit of time now just talking to Ellie and finding out a little bit about what she's been doing since she passed the test, because she has done a hell of a lot of driving on roads that not many new drivers would have been on in the time scale that since she's passed. So the first one that you told me about, and just need to point out at this point that Ellie and her dad are season ticket holders at Aston Villa. So the first one you told me about was that you drove from Honiton to Birmingham and back again.
Yeah.
So what was that like?
Well, it was actually okay on that day. It's quite easy. Wasn't many people around. Did get busier.
It was a Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah, on the busier junctions like Cribbs Causeway and places like that, it did get a bit busier, but you just stay out in the middle there and let everyone in and out and stuff.
Yep.
So that was okay. And then obviously I was going through all the twisty, turny roads to Taunton.
Oh, of course, you went across past the race course, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, all up those windy hills with main beam on and off.
Yeah, so you came back when it was dark.
Yeah. That was my first time driving in the dark. Second time on the motorway kind of thing. I did find it a bit harder actually in the dark because the lines was disappearing and stuff. And when
on the motorway or on the country roads?
On the
both?
motorway, well, a bit of both. Yeah. But when cars was coming on the other side of the motorway, they was obviously shining their lights and it was going a bit blind on the.
Some of these lights, these new LED headlights,
horrible.
Oh yeah, ridiculously bright.
Get
some of them.
Glasses out.
Yeah. So that was within a couple of weeks of you passing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
you did that.
4 weeks, I think.
Yeah, but I was really impressed when you told me about that.
I haven't done actual driving in Birmingham yet though.
Right, so you've driven as far as Hales Owen.
Yeah, which is more like quiet town.
Right.
Birmingham's scary.
Right, you haven't done the Aston Expressway yet.
No. All the big roundabouts, no one's in the right lane, they're all just cutting across. I feel like you need to be a few years in to be able to do that, but...
I wouldn't say a few, because I'm really impressed by what you've done already.
Yeah, I suppose I could do it, but I have got to be like really aware of what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Feel a bit more comfortable with just Dad doing it at this time, but I will some point do it. He asked me if I wanted to do it yesterday. I was like, no.
Well, let's skip to yesterday, because that was a pretty long day for you as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
Because you had an interview at Marjohn's in Plymouth.
Yeah.
Villa were playing in the Champions League in the evening.
Yeah.
And they won.
Yeah.
And you drove from Plymouth to Hales Owen.
Yes. That was about 3 hours, I think. About 300 miles, maybe, something like that. Did have a bad arm after it from holding onto the steering wheel. Yeah, it was okay. It was very busy, and there was lorries overtaking each other, and that wasn't great because they're going at the same speed.
Yeah, so especially if it's on just a 2-lane road as well, it takes forever to get past.
And there was a few really slow drivers coming from Plymouth. What is that?
A38.
Yeah, there was a few really slow drivers. Obviously, if the right lane's busy, you just stuck there, and then people are like, what are you doing? But I'm a new driver.
Yeah, well, you are a new driver, but you don't advertise the fact that you're a new driver, because you've decided not to use the P plates, haven't you?
Yeah, I haven't used those.
And you found that most people in general have been okay with you?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. When I first went out and realised that people are like a lot more. Say I was overtaken on a dual carriageway and I put my indicator on, they'll let me out and things like that. But I suppose when you're the learner, they're like, I'm not letting a learner out. Be in front of me.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe that's just.
Yeah, I don't think you had too much of a problem.
No, I didn't
that
have
sort of that
bad
I can remember.
experience. No. But yeah.
And you've also picked one of your younger sisters up from school.
Yeah. That
A
was
few times.
Yeah. Had her in the back, I was driving, I kept on asking if she was okay. You okay, babes?
What, making sure she wasn't being sick.
Yep, from those left corners. No.
But
yeah.
school pickup time's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I left stupidly early, which I didn't need to do. And then I waited, and then after I picked her up, we waited for about 10 minutes in the car.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then it was quieter. But I don't think I would have needed to do that anyways, because
Yeah,
okay.
I think once you, it's the fear of the unknown. I think.
Yeah.
Once you've done it, you think, oh, actually, I could do it.
Yeah. Well, I drove to college at 8 o'clock.
Oh, of course you did that, didn't you, this week?
Which is like, oh, everyone's going to work.
Yeah.
It's all traffic all up the main hill. Do you know I don't know where it is, but it's like the hill.
Heavytree. You're going into Heavytree before the View Cinema.
Yes.
Long before that.
Yeah.
You're going up towards Heavytree.
So you're stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
All up the hill.
Yeah.
So I've done that.
Yeah, that was impressive because there's a photo on this week's Friday roundup of your parking.
Yeah. I don't know how I did that. It's quite impressive.
Yeah, I thought it was impressive as well. And then you had, because you could stop there for an hour, so you had to go and find a car park and spend God knows how much.
I didn't tell you about. I went to. There's a car park. It's by the Maths and Science Centre. Just down the side of it, in between.
Yeah, I know.
And it is the tiniest car park. Well, the one that I went into is like tiny, and I was going like towards which I thought was going to go through to the bit we could see is a brick wall. So I had to turn, but I was going to no in between these cars. I was like, so I said blood pressure's definitely really high right now. Then I got out of there, and then I ended up on the Guildhall car park.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
And I really didn't want to do that. I always said I don't want to do that because of the hill up to it. You know, like not the hill, but the big ramp.
It goes round a bend.
I was like, it's fine. And I just did it.
Yeah.
It's fine. And then I had to hang out the window to get the token because I was parked miles away. I had to put it into neutral, handbrake on all the way. I was like rolling, climbing out the window. I don't know why. I should have just opened the door, but just the first thing that came to head was open the window and climb out.
Then you're panicking. Is the barrier going to stay up long enough for you to get through it
so I was
as well?
Like, quick, first gear. But it was fine. And then on the way out, I'm pretty sure it's really tight on the way out, so I think I was quite close to it. I did still have to reach out, but maybe I just got little arms or something.
Oh no. It's fun when you realise that you're miles away from the ticket machine.
I was like, oh.
So, lots of experience already, really, in just 6 weeks. Yeah.
I think it's helped the fact that the lessons I had no choice but to go on the dual. Well, I did have a choice, but we went on the dual carriageway, and that is very similar to a motorway. And obviously driving around Exeter, you got all the big roundabouts and it's busy. It really helps, I think.
And I think some of the slip roads on and off the dual carriageway around Exeter are harder than getting on and off a motorway. Yeah,
the ones on the motorway quite long, and you can stay in it for a while.
Well, they're designed ideally that you join and leave at 70.
Yeah.
If you can. That's why there's that long. Yeah.
It's not like that slip road. Is it the A38 race course?
Oh, we might pop up there this morning.
No. I really don't. We drove past it yesterday. I was like, oh, I never have to do that again. I said that to Dad. I really don't like that one.
No, it's not pleasant at all.
No.
Yeah, so you're enjoying it anyway?
Yeah, I do get a bit freaked out when someone's right up behind me, but I'm learning to just don't care about what they're doing.
Yeah, you just...
And my dad said yesterday they have brakes It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And you're in charge. You're
Yeah.
the one ahead. You can control them as long as you do it gradually and
Yeah.
sensibly, which I know you will. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, lovely. Thanks for that.
Bye.